Welcome back to Vampire Survivors, and today we check out the Darkasso Wandering the Jet Black. Losing health generates exploding projectiles, explosion damage is increased by total recovered health and magnet bonus. Explosion area is increased by magnet. Now, I've taken a look at this already, how it works. Wait. Chickens! 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 And it seems like you just need to recover health, no matter if you're at full HP or not, which may sound reasonable to you, but if you know how Soul Eater works, then you know this is not how Soul Eater works. Soul Eater works differently. You actually need to lose HP and recover it. Do we want to... that was my initial plan, but now it turns out you don't need that. Disco of Gold. Oh, this will be a crazy video, I can already see it. Now we'll start with Wicked Season for a particular reason. Oh no, you have no HP, my friend. Yeah, I just realized that could be a problem. Oh no. So I'm looking for Life Sign Scan because we want to evolve that ASAP, but I also just realized I'm dying. I need a weapon to protect me. There, Night Sword. You will help me, right? Sure, you deal damage to me, but it should be fine. Like, we are friends, correct? Let's go for the Life Sign Scan again, because we want to evolve this ASAP. Let's lock in the Greatest Jubilee, and this is the build that I came up with. So we need to take damage to create these projectiles, correct? So we have this sword to damage us. Then you are just there for chickens, and if you don't understand why the chickens will be so insane, Cosmo gains +1 recovery every single level up, so right now we're level 10, and we have 10.5 recovery, and Life Sign Scan has its healing multiplied with our amount and recovery stat. But chickens also get multiplied with the recovery stat. So they'll heal us for thousands, if not way more. And that should also mean that we'll get to see ridiculous numbers that you wouldn't see with other weapons if it relies on the actual amount healed, which it says. Look at the chicken though. Did you see that? It healed me for 435. We just started the game. Let's just go for the mini ghost. Yeah, we have to evolve at minute 1, and that means I need to focus on that a bit more. And we don't want to run out of rerolls. That would be quite annoying. Empty Tome is also good to have, because once we have it evolved, it will give us random bonus stats. And it's good if you have a bunch of cooldown then, because, well, that means you have a bunch of cooldown, you know. It triggers faster, more often. Night Sword, do I just go for... We don't need armor. I already did a recording and then I called it off because I realized how the effect works. Because back then I was using Divine Bloodline with the Excalibur because you gain a huge amount of max HP and I thought you may have to recover the HP, which is not the case. Wait, we are done. Where's the boss? There's the boss. Okay, killing him may be the bigger problem. But do you see these projectiles? These are the projectiles that explode and hit the enemies. So, they scale up mostly with Attract Orb. We need a huge amount of pickup range, is what I'm trying to say. But we'll get this in the near future. Not right now. Okay, one issue is we don't have any max health. And the issue there is that I may get one-shot by enemies. By the way, we don't need Pomerola. It's one healing, like one recovery stat. And we gain that every single level up. But, yeah, how do we do this? Do I just go for Hollow Heart to make sure that I have enough HP to survive the little bit, like, tougher enemies? I don't know if I explained that, but the Greatest Jubilee is just here to generate a huge amount of chickens. Chickens! I know I talked about chickens, but I don't know if I explained why we have the Greatest Jubilee. Once we get to a high luck amount, which is also the reason why I took Wicked Season, I didn't take it for the growth, but because it gives us scaling luck, once it's high enough, we will just get a ridiculous amount of chickens. Let's go for... Do we care about area? It would help the other weapons, but honestly we don't care about that, right? Because the area doesn't seem to affect the Darkasso, which is what this entire thing is about. And honestly, I may not even... Spinach is damage. Would that affect it? It could be, I'll just take it, we don't know it. But yeah, the entire thing is really just about the Darkasso. So something like Saraband of Healing, I mean, I'll probably... Actually, now that I think about it, I should pick up Saraband of Healing, right? You see, the issue is that Saraband of Healing generates explosions on its own. Like, if a chicken heals us for 10,000 HP, then you could be good. Would it be good? Oh, well, no. I just made the realization that if we combine this with Awake, and we had a ginormous amount of HP with Divine Bloodline, when you revive, this counts as recovered HP. So if you have like 100,000 HP, with Saraband of Healing you heal back to full, that counts as 100,000 healing. So, you know, that could have been insane depending on if the recovery stat multiplies it. No, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Honestly, 100,000 healing, as stupid as it sounds, is not a lot. Like, if you take a look at this chicken. 1,000. This early on, 1,000. 100,000 wouldn't be that much. And I don't even think we would reach that. Maybe 20,000, 30,000. Yeah. Empty tome. Okay, I really want to go down and get the Arcana. But what are the items that we want to have? Because we need Hollow Heart, otherwise I die. Okay, but do I really need it? No, I need it. Usually you wait for the Paranormal Scan to give you 20 bonus HP. But honestly speaking, it doesn't really matter. It's just one item slot. And one nice thing you can do with Hollow Heart is if you have scaling max HP with Divine Bloodline, you can pick it up out of a chest if you just get Armadillo out of the candy box. And then you can multiply your HP while it's crazy high. But we don't need that today. Yeah, no, this is good. So how much damage are the explosions doing? 150, 160, 200, it just went up, okay. And let's eat, no, it's 160 again, 240. I don't understand. Oh god. Okay, there's a boss sitting on me, I didn't notice that. Let's quickly pick up all of the chickens and see if we notice a major difference. So the last time I did this, I did around 1,600 damage at 8 minutes. Let's see if this will be higher or less. Oh yeah, they're dealing 300 damage now, look at this, just because we collected a bunch of chickens. Nice, duplicator should be good. We could just go for a bunch of bonus cures. When would that be good? Because the enemies move in faster, but we don't actually benefit from that. Let's just go for Candelabrador, because it's one of the items that we can't pick up on the stage here. Yeah, no, I think this will be good. And there's all of the experience, so let's do random always. We'll just run into the center, but we run a risk that I will just die. Because of the Guardians. So now you deal 250 damage, but you were at 300... I don't fully understand it. I 117, but that is probably a different attack, right? No, 120. Am I misunderstanding how this Darkasso works? Shouldn't this amount be set? 400. Did I mention that Paranormal Scan multiplies its own healing by your amount and your recovery stat? I think I did. But this is like one reason why it's so ridiculous. Like eventually whenever it heals me, when you see the animation going off, we'll heal a ginormous amount of HP from it. Do we have revivals? We only have one. Do I want to go in and get the Arcana right now? You know. Like what's the worst thing that could happen, right? Oh, the hands would probably already kill me, I just realized. Let's Geronimo in. Ironically, we have all 3 Arcanas here that I considered for the run. This one here gives you max HP, recovery, and growth whenever you kill a frozen enemy, but that doesn't fit our build. Zero Band of Healing will double the healing, which is the most insane one. And Disco of Gold, I think, will just be a nice addition. Yeah, so let's go for it, and we have to run. Keep that in mind. They are still the Guardians. I mostly say that for myself, because I was looking up the Arcana. Like, for me, a couple of minutes have passed. 4,700. 4,700 and no one died? How? How did you guys all stay alive and didn't care? You should be dead. Well, that's interesting. Okay. No, I walked into the red gem. Oh, before the growth doubling down here from the Wicked Season. 1,000 damage? Guys, I think I'm far ahead of what I did in the last recording that you didn't see. 1,400? I just saw that. Where is that coming from? Because I don't have a high damage dealing weapon. Like, if we see such a number, it must be the Arcana. Maybe the projectiles stay around for quite a while. Okay, there's a chest to evolve. How about we walk around, get the crown, get the revivals and the projectiles, get the attract orb, get the mask, get the Toruna, and then we come back. I think that sounds good. The Toruna could be a little bit complicated, you know, because... Oh, it's fine. It could be a little bit complicated because there will be the Guardians, and they deal a lot of damage, so I want to have the revivals first. Is it time to turn off the damage numbers? You see, the issue is that damage numbers are quite annoying, but we are playing a weapon that scales all the time, so I think it's exciting to see that. Honestly, I could have picked up the item that gives us bonus HP and bonus regeneration. It also doesn't make a big difference for our regeneration. However, the HP would be quite helpful to survive enemies for a bit longer. It would pretty much only make a difference if I die on my way now. Oh, there's so many damage numbers. I don't even know where they're all coming from. 1000, how much? Where is it? 1500 at 6 minutes? Okay. So, I already have at 6 minutes what I used to have at 8 minutes. That is a ginormous difference. That is a really big improvement. So, we want to have attract orb because it gives it bonus range. Okay, that was one attract orb. And it's ginormous already. What? Yeah, okay, that is big. That is huge. Do we get bonus pickup range from you? I think it can give it, but it doesn't actually affect it. Like, we can check out the number once the tracked orb is maxed out, and I don't think whenever it shows up in the paranormal scan that it actually works. 2500! That's more than that's 1000 more than I had at 8 minutes. How much will we have? That is so insane, just because I removed the weapon. And that means everything is more focused. And look at this. Now that we leveled up with Limit Break, we just triggered the weapon a bunch. We have 4000 damage. Okay, Dex, you did something insane. Let's admit it, you did something insane. We are going crazy with this. You chill there. I don't want to face you right now. I would like to face you. We got Magnet. I didn't know what we... Like, I didn't check what we had before that. But let's just keep in mind it's 197. If this ever goes up, we know it works. Oh yeah, it's time to evolve you, right? Let's go over. There's a chest. Panda chest. What do we get? Candy box. Enables critical hits, drains health. But I think the pre-evolution already did that, so nothing has changed. So here's the thing. There are a couple more weapons that can heal you, but compared to the chickens that we gain out of the fireworks here, it's just nothing. And if we take another weapon, then it will get limit broken, which re-triggers a weapon, and that means we would have less triggers on the one that gives us the chickens, you know? This is why I don't want to have another weapon, even though it sounds logical to have as many of them as possible. So let's just go for Armadillo. Yeah, I guess we'll just go for... That's not even worth it. I'll just go for Tirachizu. I say it's not even worth it because if we take it, we invest 3 extra levels into it compared to Tirachizu, and I would rather have the chance that it's a limit break on the greatest Jubilee that may trigger chickens. Because the healing we get out of the chicken has way more value than anything we could get out of +1 recovery. We deal... I have to check at 8 minutes how much damage we are dealing with it, just for comparison to the 1600 I had in the last run. So... Well, but with the same logical point, I should not pick up this item. Yeah. No, we'll actually not pick it up. Where's the hole? Why do I always have issues with this stupid hole, man? Make it bigger. Stretch it out, man. Well, but then the same logic applies to Torona, right? Doesn't it? No, but Torona, we should actually go for bonus curse. If we assume that we can always kill the enemies, then more curse means more kills, means more level ups, means more limit breaks. Yes. How are you guys doing, by the way? Do we kill you? Okay, we just destroy them utterly. It's not even close. Oh, I just realized one thing. So, the healing from... What is it called? The Disco of Gold is multiplied with your greed stat, right? It's not multiplied with your recovery stat, I think. And that would mean it barely will heal us at all, and instead we could go for Mad Groove, which accumulates all of the breakables around us, next to us, and all of the chickens that are left on the stage. Always. That we don't miss out on any of them. That may be a lot better, but that depends on how Disco of Gold works, because it may have its healing multiplied with your greed stat and then with your recovery stat. Okay, so I looked it up and it only talks about greed, and I asked the 2 people that I trust with what they say, and they are offline, so we will just go for Mad Groove, because there it's guaranteed that we will heal a huge amount, like a huge bonus amount. It's not even about the stuff that is on the stage, it's more about that it pulls in, like not the stuff that is laying on the stage, but it pulls in all of the breakables, that we can always break them, no matter where they are. I mean, it's also about the stuff that is on the stage, don't get me wrong. Do we need anything else? Well, would Gorgeous Moon help us? Not really. Not necessarily. Oh god, this is going crazy. Okay, you know what? If I would heal for all of this amount... wait, hold on. Is this the amount that you would heal for? It isn't, right? No, it isn't. I think. How much damage do we deal? I totally missed that. No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. I see that wrong. Wait, hold on a moment. 20,000! 20... 1300? But that's a different weapon. That's something else. That's... Yeah, that doesn't matter. 20,000! Well, that's a lot of damage. Guys, I feel like I'm doing the right thing. There is actually a world where Gorgeous Moon is good, because it barely gets limit breaks, and... but its own amount affects how much you get, right? But well, it's a tiny bonus help, which should help us level up a little bit more. Sure, let's just take it. Yeah. It's unlikely that it gets limit broken, so the way Gorgeous Moon works is the initial blast, the individual ones that it does. When it kills the enemy, it applies the amount of the weapon and multiplies the experience with that, which means if you get a bunch of limit break stats into it, it's a ridiculous amount of healing. Weren't we just at 20,000? Wait, check this out, 26,000. Did we just increase our damage by... Oh god, okay, I just realized something. So... the more luck we get, like the longer this run continues, the more we'll trigger the Greatest Jubilee to give us more chickens, and the more value the chickens have, meaning this turns exponentially insane. Well, if it's not the consequences of my own actions. And you're not even maxed out? Okay. Huh. I think we'll deal a little bit of damage here. Yeah, we already crossed 30,000. What is that? What is that? Huh? Like, do you see the yellow stuff over there? Am I too stupid to recognize what it is? Let me walk over there and check that out. Because is this something completely obvious and I'm just too stupid to realize what it is? What is yellow? I swear this is something super simple and it's like giga obvious and I'm just too stupid to realize what it is. And I don't get what it is. Okay, let's turn off the damage numbers for a second. Because I want to be very... It should be right next to me. Well, it's a little bit hard to see, you know? No! You are just a gold clover? Why is it gray? Look at this. This one is golden. This one is silver. Why? Du Bamboozler. Man. I found something amazing and then I just get this. That's so pointless. 11 minutes, that means we have the next Arcana. But it instantly died. Wait a second. All weapons have a chance to fire twice. That means you fire twice, you fire twice, you fire twice. Is that better than Mad... It must be better than Mad Groove. Sure, we lose a bunch of items, but if I actually don't move, it should be fine. I mean, I'm not 100% sold on this, but I think I'm sold on this. No, I think this is better. Yeah, this should be a lot better. Oh, okay, guys, calm down. How much luck do we have? Oh, right, you get bonus luck. I totally forgot about that. That means we pretty much always fire twice. 50,000 damage, by the way. 50,000 damage. I wanted to say how there even still chickens around with our pickup range. But the reason is it's just the breakables around us that get broken. Oh god, I'm getting so many, 65,000 damage. Yeah. Yeah, nice, by the way, nice if you combine that. I opened this up because I wanted to check for something, but I've already forgotten what it was. Pickup range. 200? Did you go up? Wait, does that mean you actually give pickup range? No way you do that. Okay, we just got Might twice. When it triggers twice, it is always the same stat. Yeah, 2 times the revivals. Well, that's funny. So if you trigger a weapon 2 times, like if it gets duplicated, the trigger, then you... it works exactly the same way as the other trigger. If it has like a unique effect. I think one thing is for sure, it wouldn't have been Mad Groove, okay? I kind of forgot about that, but Mad Groove only gets triggered every 2 minutes. That would have made it so horrible. Like, I'm just better off walking around and gathering stuff instead, you know? Like, that's a lot more efficient. How much damage are we dealing? 188,000. 188,000. Oh my god, the luck is doubled. Look at how... I will turn off the damage number for a hot minute, okay? I think we understood that we have insane growth, and I'll just turn it on like every 2 minutes or so whenever I remember it. But otherwise, you can forget the bitrate on YouTube. I know how bad it is. Another thing that I'm considering right now is that it may have been worth it to focus more on level ups because it multiplies the recovery amount, but I think that's kind of what I did, right? Like, I removed all of the extra weapons to make sure that we can focus only on the strongest weapons that help us out the most. So I would say I did that. No, we are good with that, yeah. Oh my god, what just happened with the birds there? My game is pretty much just... And we should keep in mind this is getting more and more extreme. Now, we have 1100% luck. We are about to see what this sounds like if we had a total of 2400% luck, because it gets doubled. Does it change? Oh yeah, that changes. Oh yeah, that changes a lot. Oh, that yeah, that slightly changes. Oh, that's, oh yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Only 600,000 damage. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, what happens exactly 10 seconds later? How much do we have? We just gained 50,000 damage. So, you know what? I think the doubling was the right choice. No matter what you say. Like, do you see these ginormous healing numbers there? I think right now we heal for 33,000 HP from a chicken. Doubling the amount of chickens, I think that was a good idea, you know? I think it was a slightly good idea. I have a hunch. Did you notice that I say hunch a lot more? I have a hunch that I started really liking that word. I always have like these words that I really enjoy. At one point it was buttocks, but I couldn't really use it that well in videos. Then it was... I mean, there we go, but this was kind of more like, when I don't know what to say anymore, I just say, there we go, the same way I say amazing or okay. Okay is also one that I really like to use for some reason. But yeah, hunch. What was the other one? Dingus. Dingus is one that caught on for so long, and right now it's rather slowing down. You know, that it's no longer a thing that I really like to use. This feels so good. This feels really good. Reaper, we are coming for your buttocks. Now there's a good chance, depending on our level, he will have so much HP that, like, he can't die. And I also don't know how these explosions really work. Like, if they have to actually make contact with the enemy, and he is inside, then it could be that we can't hit him anymore. We got a finger? You fingered me. I didn't say I want that. You know? Generally not the biggest fan of a random fingering. You know, I don't mind it. Give me that. Nice. Huh? I rarely ever get a finger on Abyss Foscari. I think that was actually the first finger I've ever gotten. I have to turn that down. I'm going stupid here. I can't even hear myself talking because of how crazy this is. Oh my god, we're just leveling up so much. Look at... Look at all of these triggers. What is... Okay, what is our damage right now? What is our damage right... 1.98 million. And I just received the confirmation that recovery does not affect Disco of Gold. Sorry for anyone who paused the video and checked it out and then was like, nope, Dex, sorry, it doesn't. And now I say it and they're like, oh, that's great. That was for nothing. No, it was. Okay, it's a very nice gesture, so thank you a lot. I very much appreciate it. However, we have the confirmation it doesn't get multiplied. It would still get multiplied by the might stat, but listen. This might stat will never outvalue the recovery stat because this is right now 4.5. Well, a bonus of 4.5, you know? So it's 5.5. That is nothing in comparison to 723. I don't think I need to explain why, right? But I think what we are doing is a very good test to just see how ridiculous all of this will be. You know what? Do we go over to the ghouls? I don't even know if the ghouls really drop a lot of experience. This is why I usually avoid them. Do you see? They are ghouls spawning. It's a little bit hard to see, but they are these brown destroyed things because they apparently all die outside of the screen. That's kind of funny. Oh god. And the more we level up, the more recovery we gain. And the more we trigger our stuff. And now luck is doubled again. Yes, trigger more, let's go. Oh. So 2 minutes later, how much damage are we dealing? Last time it was 2 million. 5,358! Oh my god, that is... Yeah, just kidding. Just kidding. 3.2 million? Okay. We almost doubled our damage in 2 minutes. So I think every 3 minutes we probably just, like, double our damage, right? Yeah. And that would explain why in 5 minutes we almost tripled our damage. I mean, if that's true, then at the end of the game we should have... We had 3.2, 24, 26, 28, 30. So we double it 4 times. So 3.2 to 6.4, 12.8, 25.6, and 51.2. 51.2 should be the score that we see at 30 minutes if it truly doubles every 2 minutes. I'm walking around my chicken is walking with me. Oh, I shouldn't hum that. That's probably copyrighted. So, if you don't know about that, there's a German song, and somewhere in October, I think it is, you take your children and they get a lantern, like, you know, on a wooden stick, and it just hangs off that, and you put fire in there, like a candle, and like, I think everyone knows what a lantern is, right? But there's also, like, different things that describe what a lantern is. Oh no, let's not stay here. Pots, I don't like them because we don't kill them. But yeah, and then you walk around with them, like, in a big group, you get together, and does it have something to do with ghosts? Usually when it's about light, it always has to do with ghosts. But this is what you do there, and it's a really fun thing, and then you sing a song that you have a lantern, and you walk around with your lantern, and your lantern is walking around with you, and then... Wait, hold on. Let me try to get the lyrics in my head. Up there the stars are shining, and down here we shine. I don't think the rest of the song really makes sense. You know, it's more like random words and then you repeat like one catchphrase. Yeah, kind of sounds like my videos, right? It's like first you have something that somewhat makes sense and it's random words, and then like a catchphrase, and that's just it. It summarized the entire video. Ouch, that hurt a little bit, you know, that was a little bit too on point. Oh, we have 500,000 kills, by the way. Let's quickly check it out at 25 minutes, how much damage we're dealing. If we are on the way to the 51 million... it didn't change. Oh yeah, okay, it just updated apparently. 5.5 million is way less than what it should be, according to my calculation. And my calculation was flawless. That's weird. What happened? Like, what changed? I guess at one point the change in luck doesn't do anything anymore, right? Because you can only trigger it so often. Or I should rather say, the luck effect is diminishing. Right. Oh, and then it's the same thing for the recovery stat, of course, because one recovery early on pretty much doubles it. You know, it has a major impact, but right now plus one recovery is barely anything. That's odd though. No, that's not really reality. What I meant by it's not reality is that we have seen it rise for quite some time, but I think this is just because early on, so many things affected it and bumped it up like crazy, and this is why we have seen these huge jumps, you know? So even though it looks like it was just by the increase of the level ups and the luck bonus and stuff like this, I think it was just a sum of everything that made it go crazy. And now since like, what, 15 minutes, we haven't changed anything about the build anymore. No major improvement. No improvement at all, in fact. Just a natural one. So it calmed down. Yeah, okay, that would make a lot of sense. Is it just time to leave now? I think we'll go back to the start, to the very beginning. Look at how fast we're zooming around. Are we there? Oh my god, look at all of the triggers that we have with the Greatest Jubilee. We are almost there. There is the vacuum up there. That is like in the very, very, very beginning that spawns. I think we are there. It's a little bit hard to say. You know, I don't see that much. Okay, but what is the plan to kill the Reaper decks? Glad that you've asked. So, look at this. We have a few revivals. A bunch of that is from the thingy over. What is it called? Paranormal Scan. But this character gains +1 revival every 100 level up. So right now we have +11, which explains why we have so much more revivals than amount. And that in other words means We will survive for a very long period just because of the revivals, which is not that long though. I think each revival takes around 3 to 5 seconds maybe. You know, so we will chew through that, but with the insane amount of damage that we are dealing, I think we can do it. Maybe at least. So the Reaper starts with 650,000 HP, but I think inverse mode also triples that because it should apply to everyone. So he has 2 million HP multiplied with our level. Let's just say we'll end up on level 1500. Yeah, that's realistic. Then he would have 3000 million HP, or in other words, 3 billion HP. That requires a lot of time to take that down, even with the high damaging weapon that we have. Okay, can you just stop crawling up here? Like, I like you, but you're too close. Please stay away. How much damage are we dealing right now? 8.9 million? That is respectable. That went up so much from the other value that we had, right? What was that? No, that was 5 point something million, right? At 25 minutes. No, it actually didn't increase as much as we hoped for, like by far not. But I think it's needless to say that we are killing a ridiculous amount of enemies, and this also means that we'll level up for a very long time, further increasing my damage, while the Reaper won't increase. And I think we'll also far exceed the 1500. Now my guess with 1500 is more FPS based, because this limits how much you can level up, but we are still rocking a solid 16 FPS right now, which is way more than what I expected. Like, I thought this would come to a halt. If you have only like 4 FPS, then you level up roughly 1.5 times a second, which would have been way less than what you're seeing right now. Just slightly, you know. So are you guys ready for the Reaper? This is also when we'll check the damage numbers again. It may be a little bit hard to see them, so let's turn them on right now just to check it out. That's not 11 million. No, that's also wrong. That's a different damage number. That's probably the chickens healing me and getting doubled or something. Okay, where's the damage though? That's 11 million? Well, that is a big increase. Yeah, that's a huge increase. Nice HP, by the way. And he's not killing me for whatever reason. I think because he's too fast. We will just keep leveling up and deal more damage. Why do I not see damage numbers anymore? Did we kill him? Did this go up by 1? No, there's no way we killed him in like a few seconds. There's no way. But where is he? Okay. We just keep scaling our damage. And the Reaper won't get any stronger. Like, we become stronger. I don't even know why it doesn't kill me. Like, there must be some form of invulnerability or so that happens right now, because otherwise he would definitely... He already died. How about we quickly make a counter on how long it takes to kill the Reaper? The moment I see this switch to 11, I will pause. Okay. Don't blink that. 4 seconds? Maybe a little bit... No, it must be at least 4 seconds, right? Yeah. Well, that's very interesting. I would say let's just call it a day. Well, that is a little bit of damage. Now, luckily, this actually doesn't break the highest damage record I've had, which was P. Okay, so I'm proud of that. We kept that. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.